Hey guys, this is Dennis, the founder of Think Hero.
And I'm David Griffin, your resident comic book and video game guru.
And this is our review of The Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 5.
Internment.
Yes, another episode. This is the thing with The Walking Dead that I think it's kind of like how Lost was. It's a victim of its own success.
Yes.
Lost, they didn't know that it was going to be such a big hit, and then it was, and they said, okay, well, we got to keep the show on as long as possible, so they kind of dragged things out, and especially in season 2 and the first half of season 3 of Lost, they didn't know what to do with it, so they couldn't move the storyline further, and they just had a lot of these like side episodes. So I feel like Walking Dead, they didn't know it was going to be such a big success. It is, and now they just trying to drag everything out. Like for the first, I'd say like 45 minutes of this episode, nothing really happened. I mean, towards the end, we got to see a lot of zombie killing, and you know, some story stuff did come up towards the end, but for a good 45 minutes,
nothing happened.
Not much happened.
Before everybody starts jumping on us, when we say nothing happened, I think a lot of people think that Dennis and I mean action.
Yeah.
Like, well, just because there wasn't a big fight scene doesn't mean anything happened. No, like Dennis's favorite show on television, I assume, still is Boardwalk Empire. Mine is Mad Men. And if any of you have ever watched Boardwalk Empire or Mad Men, those are not action, kill 'em, shoot 'em up, driven kind of shows. I'm fine with people just talking for an hour straight.
Yeah.
I can handle that. But when it's just like, you can't just show me people sick and dying, even if it's, you know, Steven Yeun, who I really like.
As Glenn,
who's just sitting there. I don't want him to die.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, it's using the same things over. I mean, for half the episode, they're fixing the fence. For the other half, they got people sick. And then in the end, the governor shows up. It's like, oh, that makes it all worth it. I'm like, no, actually, it doesn't. It means I watched 45 minutes of something that really wasn't that great, and then, you know, they give me the governor at the end. That's like the only thing. I don't know. It's frustrating. The show's starting to frustrate me.
Well, because they're dragging things out. I think that's
they
what
should have never made that jump to 16 episodes. They should have stayed at 12 to 13 episodes, I think, a season.
They're taking about like 15, 20 minutes of story and then making it the whole episode.
Right.
I mean, we got, you know, a little bit of story at the end with Daryl coming back and Tyrese, and we know that eventually Daryl's gonna have to talk to Rick about Carol.
And I was looking forward to that. Yeah. It never happened.
They're saving it.
They're saving it. It's like, stop saving. Let's just get to the meat. Let's get to it.
And just like they saved the governor, now the governor's here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when the season first started, and we even called this out, and I'm sure as many of you did in the comment section with the premiere, we know all these new characters are going to come. We're going to get killed off anyway.
Yeah.
And now that's it. They're just getting killed off.
Well, you don't feel anything for them, and so
they play like the montage with the acoustic of the music, and it's like, am I supposed to feel something for these people dying? Like, I don't know them. I don't know these new people.
Yeah, only Glenn was the one that was like,
oh, yeah, I don't want Glenn to die. Yeah.
You know, the only one that we actually felt a connection to. Right. But then the other ones, like the doctor and like whoever else they were saving, we were just like, oh, who cares?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, they're trying to get these really deep drama, these moments, but I don't, like you said, like they haven't earned those.
No.
With these new characters anyway. With Glenn, sure, but with these new characters, I don't really care about what happens to them.
Yeah, and then, you know, at the end, it was kind of cool seeing that Rick and his son, Carl, bonded over shooting machine guns at zombies. I don't know how.
It's the equivalent of playing catch with your dad. That's about as good as they have nowadays.
Though I don't know how a young kid like Carl could like suddenly be so adept at shooting a machine gun.
Oh, he's Rambo.
Yeah.
He's Rambo now.
He's like, bah, 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 bah.
Yeah.
Just move forward. Tosses the clip to his dad. Take that. Do that.
You do, as one does. Yeah, like, I really want to get into the season. I want to like it, but it's like, I can't. Just seeing people sick for 40 minutes just doesn't do anything for me. It's like, I get it, it's rough. Everybody's just, the show needs to move on to something else. It really needs something. Maybe the governor will bring that.
I hope
Maybe
so.
The governor, I like David Morrissey. He's a good actor.
I hope this episode is this end to the flu. I don't want to see any more of that. Hopefully now they brought the medicine back. Everyone gets better. And then we're over this. And then let's move on to this governor. Whatever the hell the governor is going to do.
Because that could be interesting. I don't know. I mean, I think they should have killed him off with the last season. Not because I don't like David Morrissey. I think they could have just moved on to something different. But if he's back, it could help. It could be something different. Yeah.
And then I'm sure we'll see Carol at some point. We'll find out, you know.
Yeah,
maybe Daryl will go looking for her. And then Daryl, you know, who's one of the major guys at the place, having him gone, it will be like kind of like a weakness that they have.
Right.
But yeah, as of right now, I just feel like I just think they're just stretching it thin.
Yeah.
They're stretching it thin, and I want to see more.
This show has the pieces to be a great show.
It's got a good
show.
cast.
Yeah.
It's got good. It does have a good story at times.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Even last season with the prison and Woodbury, and we had that interesting dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we're just not having that much of it.
Yeah, it seems like it's struggling. Like
just little pieces here and there. Like, okay, this part's interesting, this part's interesting, but as a whole, we're not getting too much.
Yeah, I feel like this whole episode was just a tease until like, oh, here's a governor, by the way. It's like, okay, that's interesting. I guess that'll hold me till next week. We'll see.
All right, guys. So what did you guys think? I mean, are you guys enjoying this still? Is it, are you looking forward to every next The Walking Dead episode? Or are you like us where it's like, yeah, they have nuggets of good stuff.
Sure, yeah.
But they're taking a long way around to get to it. And are you sick of the zombie flu yet? Because I think I am.
Hopefully it's gone. Hopefully this is the last we see of it, yeah.
You can post your comments below on the website, thinkhero.com, or on our YouTube channel, that's Think Hero Pro. Make sure you subscribe to that.
Or you can check us out on Twitter if you want to talk with Dennis or any of us here. It's at Think Hero. I'm at GriffinDE.
And we also have a Facebook page. That's facebook.com/ThinkHeroFans. Make sure you like that page. Tweet and share our video on Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that.